Alright you lot, subscribe, like and write in the comments which club will win the Champions League next season. Place your bets, gentlemen. In the meantime, you think and write, and we start. Let's go! ODEGAARD doesn't rule out leaving Real Madrid on loan. A return to Arsenal is possible, Marco reports. Man City will offer new contracts to Emerson, Stones, Foden and Diaz. The teams of Brazil, Côte d'Ivoire, Spain, Egypt, New Zealand, South Korea, Japan and Mexico are in the quarterfinals of the Olympic Games. Germany, Argentina and France did not make it to the playoffs. Varane is a perfect centre-back, a top transfer for Man United. He reminds me of Ferdinand, Patrice Evra said. Dest turned down offers from Arsenal, Dortmund and Monaco. He wants to play for Barca. Real Madrid newcomer David Alaba has contracted the coronavirus. Bayern and Dortmund were interested in the possibility of a Chiesa transfer. Juve refused. Cristiano Ronaldo started training with Juventus. After the transfer of Varane, Man United is aiming to acquire a new midfielder. Among the options, Camavinga, Saul and Goretzka. RASHFORD convinces POGBA to sign a new deal with Manchester United. According to The Sun, Juventus' priority in the transfer market is the signing of Locatelli. This week, the Turins will hold another negotiations with Sassuolo. If Atalanta agrees with Tottenham on the amount of Romero's transfer, the Bergamans will try to sign Juventus centre-back Demiral. Varane's transfer? I'm very happy. He's a born winner, Solskjaer said. Brighton defender Ben White has arrived to Arsenal for a medical examination. The transfer may be announced today. Juventus are discussing the transfer of 19-year-old Caio Jorge from SANTOS. His contract will expire at the end of the year. Manchester United defender Phil Jones may continue his career at West Ham. It's reported by Eurosport. CELTIC has begun negotiations with Tottenham for the transfer of goalkeeper Joe Hart, according to Fabrizio Romano. Leicester presented a new away kit. How do you like it? Betis leader Joaquin missed the Wolverhampton friendly due to a hangover. Juventus striker Marco Piazza moved to Torino on loan. There is an option to buy out the contract in the agreement. Milan are ready to extend the contract with Kier until 2023, Nicolas Kier reports. Rest after the Olympics? I will do whatever Barcelona tells me, Pedri said. Barca did not take Mariba to the training camp in Germany. The parties cannot agree on a contract. Sky Sports reports Man City is ready to make a £75 million offer for Aston Villa player. England has limited the number of hard headers to 10 per week in training. This is how they fight the risk of brain injury. Roma loans Shomarudov with a compulsory purchase for 18 million euros. The contract is until 2026. Onda Cero claims Florentino Perez is ready to consider offers about Real Madrid players. I told MALEN that I expect a lot of assists from him. If he doesn't cope, I'll get very angry. HAALAND threatened the newcomer of Borussia. Arsenal is ready to offer $107 million for Lautaro. Inter is ready to sell the striker, but the player himself wants to go to La Liga. He is interested in playing for Barcelona, Real and Atletico. Chelsea has signed ex-Fulham goalkeeper Bettinelli as a free agent. He will replace Caballero. Derby may fire Rooney as head coach after a nude scandal has surfaced. Luke Shaw was the best player in Euro 2020, Roberto Carlos says. Chelsea will only admit fans with negative test results for COVID or the ones who have received 2 doses of the vaccine. Denmark defender Andersen has moved from Lyon to Crystal Palace. The contract is for 5 years. The approximate amount of the transfer is 22 million euros plus 5 million bonuses. Arsenal wants to get Chelsea striker Tammy Abraham. A lot of interesting matches took place yesterday. The results are in front of you. And now, it's time for us to switch to the main news. Among yesterday's friendly matches, we note the unexpected defeat of Bayern against Mönchengladbach, 0-2. Manchester United failed to beat Brentford 2-2. Solskjaer has 0 games won in the preseason. Tottenham was better than MK Dons 3-1, and Inter defeated Crotone 6-0. Let's go further. PSG will not waste money in the case of the POGBA transfer. Amazing news from The Athletic. The club is not sure whether it's worth trying to buy the midfielder now. It's because of the money they would pay to Man United and player's agent Mino Raiola. Pogba's contract with the Mancunians expires in the summer of 2022, and they can sign him for free. Pogba is about to discuss his future with his family this week, and PSG is trying to convince the player's entourage to influence his decision. To date, PSG have not yet contacted Man United representatives, but club is expected to send an official request for the deal shortly. Journalist Dean Jones reports that if Pogba stays at Old Trafford for another season, Real and Juventus will join the race. They want to sign the midfielder for free. Chelsea continues to work on Jules Koundé transfer. According to Nicolas Kira, the London club has agreed with the player a salary of €4 million plus bonuses. It's noted that negotiations between Chelsea and Sevilla are at an advanced stage. Fabrizio Romano claims that the Blues are offering Kurt Zouma and €30 to €35 million for Koundé. Chelsea has taken a crazy attempt to return Romelu Lukaku. According to Football Italia, the London club offered €130 million for the Belgian, but Inter refused to sell their striker, and Lukaku himself is not eager to change his club. He's completely satisfied with the role of the leader of the Nerazzurri attacks. We wonder if you would accept an offer from Chelsea if you were the president of Inter? A new twist in the Kylian Mbappe saga that we just can't stay silent about. In an interview with club magazine PSG Le Mac, the striker stated, "My biggest dream is to win the Champions League with PSG." How do you like that, friends? It seems to us that this attitude says only one thing: Mbappe can sign a new contract with PSG. What do you think? Real Madrid's Belgian midfielder Eden Hazard returned from vacation and underwent medical examinations and various tests to find out his functional readiness. According to the Spanish edition AS, the test results of the Belgian are extremely disappointing. The player is in terrible shape, so he's preparing for the new season on an individual program. Real Madrid has already hired a new fitness coach who will individually prepare the Belgian for the season. Los Blancos' new manager Carlo Ancelotti has made it clear that he is counting on the Belgian next season, as Real Madrid has no plans to make expensive transfers. Messi is back to Barcelona after vacation, but the Argentine still hasn't signed a contract with the club. According to Sport S, Messi will not start training with the team until he signs a new agreement. He is now with his family and will continue his holiday on the island of Ibiza. The contract is expected to be concluded early next month. The most likely date is August the 2nd. After signing the contract, Messi will undergo a medical examination and will train in Barcelona with Sergio Aguero and Emerson, awaiting the return of the main team from the training camp in Germany. Friends, head over to the Bahamas channel and find out all about Barcelona's current problems with Messi's contract. Even now, there are big risks that the Lionel will not continue his career at Barca. You better click and watch. And that was, of course, football news. Have a good one and see you in a bit.